currently reading a chapter in Proverbs every single day, and two things stood out to me in Proverbs 9. The first one, Proverbs 9 verse 4. This is wisdom speaking, FYI. And I love how in Proverbs it speaks about wisdom as if wisdom's a person. So this is wisdom speaking. Verse 4, let all who are simple come to my house. To those who have no sense, she says, verse 5, come, eat my food and drink the wine I've mixed. Leave your simple ways and you will live. Walk in the way of insight. So simple, but I love that wisdom calls. Like, I think in another, not I think, it definitely is in the Bible. In another, I'll put it on the screen, the verse. In another verse, it's like wisdom stands in the middle of the street and is like, come to me. Like, wisdom is here freely available for all of us. It's just a lot of us don't tap into it. We don't listen to it. We don't do it. So for me, this is what it really reminded me of in Proverbs 9 verse 4 to 6, is that wisdom is there. We just need to actually tap into it. We need to listen to it. We need to obey it. And then the second thing that really stood out to me is Proverbs 9:11. I mean, everyone wants to live long, and this is how we do that. Proverbs 9:11, for through wisdom your days will be many and years will be added to your life. Again, so simple. And as I've said, I love how in Proverbs it talks about wisdom like a person in the middle of the street calling out. Like, God is like, here, I'm here. Wisdom is here. You just need to actually listen to it and obey it. And for some reason, when I was reading this, I was thinking of like exercising, eating healthy, just those sleeping well, those very basic things that we are taught literally in school. And yet a lot of us just don't do it. We don't exercise, we don't eat healthy, we don't get a good night's sleep, we consume things that aren't good for us, like social media, the people we follow, the TV shows we watch, the films we watch, and then we wonder why our lives are the way they are. Obviously, there are other things that add to that, but just those basic things like getting a good night's sleep, having a good night routine, a good morning routine, eating healthy, exercising. This is just wisdom. Like, when you look at people who live a really long life or who are really healthy, who are really successful, they have these things. So basic, so obvious, so simple. And that's the thing with wisdom. It's just because it's so easy. We're like, no, yes. So yeah, Proverbs 9 verse 4, let all who are simple come to my house. If we need wisdom in an area, we need help, we need understanding, we need knowledge, pray, ask God for it. And then verse 11, if you want long life, it's wisdom that's going to help you get there. Eating healthy, exercising, having a good night's sleep, having a good morning routine, praying, reading the Bible, having fellowship with people who believe what you believe, going to church, all the basics, all the simple things, and yet a lot of us don't do it. So why don't we try and do it, and I'm talking to myself here, and then see the difference. I love it. Proverbs 9.